Now that you are officially back as a defensive guy, it's great to have you back. How about we do a little Big Q breakdown of what you saw with the guys up front? Let's start with Jalen Phillips. What'd you say?
Oh, man, just locked in. Like, he came in, and he was a force off the corner. Now, I know he didn't get a sack, but you talk about his overall presence out there on the pass, as a pass rusher. His presence was felt because a lot of those times Jordan Love had to step up in the pocket. He was a little antsy, he had happy feet. There was one throw that he threw to the sideline. It was a pretty good throw, but he couldn't set his feet, and he couldn't complete the pass.
Yep.
That's what I saw last night. I just saw a relentless defensive line play. Nakobe Dean was out there doing his thing. Having Nolan Smith back in the lineup was great. And like I said, shout out to my man BG. I know he didn't do a whole lot last night, man, but to be out there, and still living his dream, he's going to get up to speed, and he's going to be fine. But, yeah, shout out to that defensive line, man. They were locked in. Moro Jomo, all those guys, you could tell they watched a lot of film last night.
Look, last week we talked about Howie a lot and the moves he didn't make in the offseason.
Yeah.
They were right about Ojomo. He was ready. Now, Milton Williams is having a heck of a year for the Patriots. It looks like Milton was also worth a lot of money that they didn't want to pay. But they were right that Ojomo could play. I mean, he's a disruptor out there. He's been very good. I thought Jalen Carter last night played better than he had in a while. He had a bunch of pass knockdowns. And then Hugh, looking at the snap counts last night, what stood out to me is first game as an Eagle, they threw Phillips in there. He was out there 78% of the snaps.
Like, because he was
he's
out there,
the guy now.
He was out there making it happen. He was out there all over the place, man. And it was funny because Max is a Miami fan, right? And we were talking
he kind of
about,
was telling us about Jalen.
Yeah, he was telling us that he's the guy that he gets a lot of pressure on the quarterback. He just is not a finisher. Once he starts to finish, he's going to be a problem.
But you know what? With this group, though, if he creates the pressure and someone else gets the sack,
he's going to come. It's going to get him. He's going to get his. He just got to keep bringing that heat, man.
Yeah.
He brought some heat last night. That
he was
pure,
awesome.
unadulterated scunion.
And you know what he was better at than I thought he'd be?
What was that?
He set the edge in the run game.
Yes, he did. He played with his hands. That's the one thing I noticed. It was one run play where it came to his side, and he had really good separation with the tackle, and he was able to make the play inside. And then he jumped up, and he was hyped.
You could tell he is rejuvenated in his career to be an Eagle.